Ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 undeniable paths to mastery that anyone can take, regardless of where they are in life. Mastery doesn't come to those who wait, it comes to those who decide, commit, and take action. If you want to rise above mediocrity, to not just live but thrive, then you must follow one of these paths, or all of them, to reach the peak of your potential. Learning from the best is not just an approach, it's a strategy for accelerated success. When you aim for mastery, the most efficient path is to model the individuals who have already achieved the results you desire. And these people are living proof that the goal you have in mind is possible, and their journey provides a blueprint for your own. Mastery doesn't mean reinventing the wheel, it means standing on the shoulders of giants to see further, faster. The first step is identifying those who embody the results you want. If your goal is to achieve financial independence, look to successful entrepreneurs, investors, or business leaders who started from a place similar to yours. If you want to master health and fitness, study athletes, trainers, or individuals who have overcome significant health challenges to thrive. These role models aren't mythical beings, they are people who have learned to navigate challenges, make decisions, and consistently show up for their goals. Once you've identified these figures, immerse yourself in their knowledge. Read their books, watch their interviews, listen to their podcasts, and attend their seminars or workshops. The beauty of the modern world is the accessibility of information. Decades ago, finding mentorship required direct access to someone in your immediate circle. Today, you can learn from anyone, anywhere, anytime. Technology and the internet have brought mentors to your fingertips, breaking down barriers that once existed. When you study someone who has achieved mastery, you're not just observing their actions, you're diving into their mindset. This is where the real power lies. Success leaves clues in the way masters think is one of the most significant clues of all. They see challenges as opportunities, failures as lessons, and limitations as temporary. Adopting this mindset doesn't mean copying them blindly, it means understanding their principles and applying them in a way that aligns with your unique strengths and goals. The second part of learning from the best involves dissecting their strategies. Pay attention to their daily routines, habits, and rituals. What are they doing consistently that yields extraordinary results? For example, you might notice that successful leaders prioritize time management, practice gratitude, and focus on their physical and mental health. They often wake up early, dedicate time to self-education, and invest in their personal growth. These habits are not random, they are intentional actions that create momentum. Mentorship is another critical aspect of this process. While you can learn a great deal from books and online content, direct mentorship offers an unparalleled depth of insight. If possible, seek out a mentor who resonates with you. This could be someone in your professional network, a leader in your community, or even a coach who specializes in your area of interest. A mentor can provide feedback, accountability, and perspective that you might miss on your own. They've walked the path you're on, and they can help you navigate it with greater clarity and confidence. However, learning from the best isn't about copying them verbatim. It's about adapting their lessons to fit your circumstances and goals. Your journey will look different from theirs, and that's a good thing. Mastery is not about imitation, it's about innovation. Take what works, leave what doesn't, and refine the strategies to align with your unique vision. This approach ensures that the lessons you learn are not just theoretical, they become actionable, practical steps that move you closer to your goals. Another crucial element of learning from the best is consistency. It's not enough to read a book or watch a video once and expect transformation. You must revisit the material, internalize the lessons, and apply them repeatedly. Mastery is a process, not a one-time event. By consistently engaging with the wisdom of those who have gone before you, you build a foundation of knowledge and skills that compound over time. Finally, understand that learning from the best also means surrounding yourself with excellence. Who you spend time with has a significant impact on your mindset and trajectory. If your circle is filled with people who are driven, ambitious, and growth-oriented, their energy and habits will influence you positively. Conversely, spending time with individuals who are complacent or negative can hold you back. Be intentional about the environments you place yourself in. Surround yourself with people who inspire you to reach higher, think bigger, and take bolder actions. In conclusion, learning from the best is an active process. It requires curiosity, humility, and a willingness to apply what you've learned. It's about seeking out the knowledge and wisdom of those who have achieved what you desire and using their insights as a catalyst for your own journey. By immersing yourself in their mindset, strategies, and habits, you accelerate your progress and move closer to mastery with every step. Embracing the power of practice is essential to achieving mastery in any field. At its core, practice is about repetition and refinement. It's the process of deliberately focusing your time and energy on improving specific skills or habits until they become second nature. This commitment to continuous improvement transforms potential into excellence, and it is a key cornerstone of success. When you practice deliberately, you're not simply going through the motions, you're actively engaging with the process. This requires breaking down the skill or habit you want to master into smaller, manageable components. For example, if you're learning to play an instrument, you wouldn't jump straight into complex pieces. Instead, you would focus on mastering the basic scales, chords, and simple melodies. By building a strong foundation, you set yourself up for long-term growth and success. Deliberate practice also involves setting clear, measurable goals. These goals act as a roadmap guiding you toward improvement step by step. Rather than practicing aimlessly, you should focus on specific outcomes. For instance, if you're trying to improve your public speaking skills, you might set a goal to deliver a speech without filler words, maintain consistent eye contact, or speak with a confident tone. Each practice session should bring you closer to achieving these objectives, and your progress should be tracked to ensure that you're moving in the right direction. Feedback is another critical aspect of effective practice. It's impossible to improve if you're not aware of your mistakes or areas for growth. This is where external input can be incredibly valuable. Seeking feedback from mentors, coaches, or peers allows you to see your performance from a different perspective. Their observations can highlight blind spots you may not have noticed and provide actionable insights for improvement. Constructive criticism, when received with an open mind, accelerates your progress by helping you focus on what truly matters. Equally important is the mindset you bring to practice. Growth requires patience, resilience, and a willingness to embrace discomfort. Mastery is not achieved overnight, and there will be moments of frustration when progress feels slow or non-existent. However, these moments are where growth truly happens. By persevering through challenges and maintaining a positive attitude, you build mental toughness and a deeper understanding of the skills you're cultivating. Consistency is a non-negotiable factor in practice. Sporadic effort rarely leads to meaningful results. To master anything, you must commit to showing up consistently, even when motivation wanes. This is where creating a structured routine becomes invaluable. Set aside dedicated time each day or week to focus on your practice. By making it a regular part of your schedule, you turn practice into a habit, reducing the likelihood of procrastination or burnout. One of the most powerful tools for effective practice is visualization. Research shows that mentally rehearsing a skill can be nearly as beneficial as physically practicing it. Visualization involves imagining yourself successfully performing the task you're working on. For example, if you're preparing for a sports competition, you might visualize yourself executing each move flawlessly, feeling confident and focused. This mental rehearsal primes your brain for success and helps you develop a stronger connection to your goals. To enhance the quality of your practice, it's important to create an environment that supports focus and concentration. Distractions can significantly hinder your progress, so choose a setting that allows you to fully immerse yourself in the task at hand. Whether it's a quiet room, a gym, or a creative studio, the right environment fosters a state of flow, a mental state where you're deeply engaged in performing at your best. Minimizing interruptions and maintaining a clear workspace can significantly elevate the effectiveness of your practice sessions. Another key aspect of practice is embracing experimentation and innovation. While repetition is vital, it's also important to challenge yourself with new approaches and techniques. This keeps your practice dynamic and prevents stagnation. For example, if you're an artist, experimenting with different mediums or styles can unlock new levels of creativity and skill. Similarly, in a professional context, exploring alternative problem-solving methods can lead to breakthroughs that elevate your performance. Rest and recovery play a crucial role in the practice process as well. Overworking yourself can lead to fatigue, burnout, and diminished returns. It's important to balance intense practice sessions with adequate rest to allow your mind and body to recover. This ensures that you're always practicing at your peak potential. Incorporating mindfulness practices such as meditation or deep breathing can also help you maintain focus and clarity during practice. Finally, celebrate your progress along the way. Recognizing and appreciating small victories keeps you motivated and reinforces your commitment to the journey. Mastery is a marathon, not a sprint, and acknowledging milestones helps you stay energized and enthusiastic. Whether it's mastering a new technique, achieving a personal best, or receiving positive feedback, these moments of success remind you why the effort is worth it. By approaching practice with intentionality, structure, and a growth-oriented mindset, you unlock the ability to continually refine your skills and push your boundaries. The power of practice lies in its ability to transform potential into achievement, turning dreams into reality through deliberate, consistent effort. The environment you place yourself in has an undeniable impact on your mindset, energy, and success. Surrounding yourself with the right people, tools, and atmosphere can make or break your journey toward achieving mastery. A supportive and inspiring environment not only uplifts you, but also challenges you to be your best self. One of the most significant aspects of creating the right environment is choosing the people you spend time with. Relationships play a critical role in shaping your thoughts, beliefs, and actions. Being around negative or complacent individuals can drain your energy and limit your potential, as their attitudes and behaviors often rub off on you. On the other hand, spending time with ambitious, positive, and growth-oriented people can inspire you to aim higher and push beyond your limits. These individuals become sources of motivation, accountability, and encouragement. Imagine trying to adopt a healthy lifestyle while surrounded by people who constantly criticize your efforts or encourage unhealthy habits. The temptation to give up would be far greater in such a setting. Now contrast that with an environment where friends and colleagues cheer you on, celebrate your wins, and share their own stories of overcoming similar challenges. The support system you create influences your mindset and resilience in the face of obstacles. Physical space also plays an integral role in your environment. A cluttered or chaotic workspace can inhibit focus and productivity, while an organized and intentional setup fosters clarity and creativity. For example, a writer might thrive in a quiet, well-lit room with minimal distractions, where every element of the space is designed to enhance their concentration and flow. On the other hand, trying to work in a noisy, messy, or visually overstimulating area can make it difficult to maintain focus, leading to frustration and diminished output. Tools and resources are another essential component of your environment. The right tools can make processes smoother and more efficient, while the wrong ones can create unnecessary barriers. For instance, a photographer equipped with high-quality cameras, lenses, and editing software is better positioned to bring their creative vision to life than one struggling with outdated or unreliable equipment. Investing in the resources that align with your goals is an investment in your success. However, it's not just about having access to tools, it's about learning how to use them effectively to maximize their impact. Mindset is deeply influenced by the environment you cultivate. If you surround yourself with books, podcasts, and content that expand your knowledge and perspective, your mind will naturally gravitate toward growth and curiosity. On the other hand, consuming negative or unproductive media can lead to stagnation or even regression. Consider someone aiming to improve their public speaking skills. If they regularly watch inspiring speeches and engage with constructive feedback, they're far more likely to make progress than if they consume content that reinforces self-doubt or fear. Surrounding yourself with people who challenge you is equally important. Comfort zones are seductive, but growth rarely occurs within them. The right environment includes individuals who push you to question your assumptions, stretch your capabilities, and aspire to higher standards. These people are not merely cheerleaders, they are mentors, critics, and examples of what's possible. For example, a budding entrepreneur might benefit immensely from joining a mastermind group where they can learn from seasoned business leaders and exchange ideas with peers who are also striving for success. Accountability is a powerful aspect of an empowering environment. When you're part of a community that holds you accountable, you're more likely to stay committed to your goals. Knowing that others are tracking your progress and expecting updates creates a sense of responsibility that fuels discipline and perseverance. This is why fitness groups, study partners, and professional networks are so effective. They provide a structure where mutual accountability drives collective progress. Nature and surroundings also matter. Spending time in environments that evoke calm, inspiration, or focus can significantly enhance your energy and creativity. Studies have shown that being in nature, for instance, reduces stress and increases mental clarity. Whether it's a morning walk in the park, working in a sunlit room, or meditating by a lake, the physical surroundings you choose influence your emotional and mental state. Finally, adaptability is key. The right environment for you may evolve over time as your goals and circumstances change. Recognizing when an environment no longer serves you and having the courage to make adjustments is critical. For example, someone who starts a career in a fast-paced corporate setting might eventually realize they thrive better in a creative, independent work environment. Adapting your surroundings to align with your current needs and aspirations ensures continuous growth and fulfillment. By intentionally surrounding yourself with the right environment, whether it's through people, tools, physical spaces, or mindset, you set yourself up for long-term success. The environment you choose either nurtures your growth or stifles it, so every choice you make about who and what you let into your life matters immensely. Creating meaningful change and achieving mastery doesn't require massive overnight transformations. It begins with small, consistent habits that compound over time to create extraordinary results. This principle is often overlooked because the impact of small actions isn't immediately noticeable. However, the cumulative effect of these seemingly insignificant steps is profound. Habits shape who we are. When you repeat an action consistently, it becomes automatic. These automatic behaviors eventually form the foundation of your identity and success. For example, someone who commits to reading 10 pages of a book daily might not see immediate results. However, over a year, they'll have read over 3,650 pages, potentially equipping themselves with knowledge that could transform their life. The small daily habit of reading becomes a gateway to growth, understanding, and mastery. The beauty of small habits lies in their accessibility. Grand resolutions often feel overwhelming and unsustainable, leading to burnout or procrastination. On the other hand, small habits are manageable even on the busiest or most challenging days. If your goal is to improve your fitness, starting with just 5 minutes of exercise daily is more achievable than committing to an hour-long workout from the outset. Over time, as the habit takes root, it becomes easier to expand its scope. The key is to start small and build momentum. Consistency is the secret ingredient that transforms small habits into powerful results. Consistency allows the habit to become ingrained in your routine and rewires your brain for success. When you perform a small action every day, it reinforces your belief in your ability to change and achieve your goals. For instance, journaling a single sentence of gratitude each morning can gradually shift your mindset to focus on positivity and abundance. This consistent practice might lead to improved mental health, better relationships, and a heightened sense of well-being. One of the reasons small habits are so effective is that they bypass the brain's resistance to change. The human brain is wired to conserve energy and avoid discomfort, which is why big, ambitious changes often trigger resistance. Small habits, however, are so easy and effortless that they don't activate this resistance. Committing to drinking a glass of water first thing in the morning, for example, feels less daunting than overhauling your entire diet overnight. Yet this small act can serve as a cornerstone habit that leads to other healthy choices throughout the day. The concept of habit stacking is a powerful tool for incorporating small habits into your daily life. Habit stacking involves linking a new habit to an existing one, making it easier to remember and integrate. For example, if you already brush your teeth every morning, you could stack a new habit of saying a positive affirmation immediately afterward. Over time, the new habit becomes as automatic as the original one. Habit stacking leverages your existing routines as anchors, reducing the effort required to establish new behaviors. Another critical aspect of small, consistent habits is their ability to build confidence and self-trust. When you set and achieve small goals, you prove to yourself that you're capable of following through on commitments. This creates a positive feedback loop, where your success reinforces your motivation to continue. Over time, the small wins add up, creating a sense of momentum and accomplishment that propels you toward bigger goals. For instance, someone who starts with a habit of saving $1 a day might feel a growing sense of control over their finances. As their savings accumulate, they're inspired to set more ambitious financial goals, such as investing or creating a budget. Small habits also allow for flexibility and adaptability, which are crucial for long-term success. Life is unpredictable, and rigid plans often falter in the face of unexpected challenges. Small habits, however, are resilient. If your schedule is disrupted, it's easier to find a few minutes to complete a small habit than to commit to a larger, more demanding task. This adaptability ensures that you maintain progress even during difficult times, preventing the all or nothing mindset that often derails long-term goals. The compounding effect of small habits is one of their most powerful features. Like interest in a bank account, the benefits of consistent actions grow exponentially over time. Consider the example of improving your knowledge in a particular field. Reading for 15 minutes daily might not feel significant in the short term, but after a year, you've dedicated over 91 hours to learning. This cumulative effort could result in expertise that sets you apart in your field, opening doors to opportunities and success. Moreover, small habits have a ripple effect, influencing other areas of your life. A single positive habit can trigger a cascade of improvements. For instance, committing to a nightly ritual of preparing for the next day might lead to better time management, improved productivity, and reduced stress. This domino effect illustrates how one small change can create a wave of transformation across multiple dimensions of your life. In essence, small, consistent habits are the building blocks of mastery. They're accessible, sustainable, and powerful in their ability to create lasting change. By focusing on small actions and repeating them consistently, you harness the compounding power of progress, paving the way for extraordinary achievements. The path to mastery is not about giant leaps, but about taking small, steady steps in the right direction every day. Feedback is one of the most potent tools for personal and professional growth, yet it is often misunderstood and underutilized. Many people shy away from feedback because it can feel uncomfortable, exposing vulnerabilities and highlighting areas for improvement. However, embracing feedback with an open mind and a growth-oriented perspective is critical for achieving mastery and reaching new heights of success. At its core, feedback is a mirror that reflects your current state. It provides valuable insights into how others perceive your actions, behaviors, and contributions. This external perspective is crucial because it reveals blind spots that you may not be aware of. No matter how self-aware you believe you are, there will always be areas where your perception differs from reality. For example, in a workplace setting, you may think your communication is clear and effective, but feedback from colleagues could reveal that your messages sometimes come across as vague or ambiguous. Recognizing these blind spots allows you to take corrective action and improve. Feedback is also a key driver of learning and growth. When you approach it with curiosity rather than defensiveness, you unlock opportunities to refine your skills, expand your knowledge, and strengthen your relationships. Consider an athlete striving to improve their performance. Their coach provides continuous feedback on technique, strategy, and mindset, enabling the athlete to make adjustments and achieve better results. The same principle applies in every area of life. Feedback is the input that fuels progress. One of the most powerful aspects of feedback is its ability to challenge your comfort zone. Growth doesn't happen in a vacuum. It requires stepping outside familiar territory and confronting areas of weakness or discomfort. Feedback acts as a catalyst for this process, pushing you to address limitations and stretch your capabilities. For instance, a writer might receive feedback that their storytelling lacks emotional depth. While this critique might sting initially, it also presents an opportunity to explore new techniques and develop a richer, more compelling style. The way you respond to feedback determines its impact on your growth. A defensive reaction closes the door to improvement, while a receptive attitude paves the way for transformation. It's essential to separate feedback from personal judgment. Feedback is not an attack on your character, it's an evaluation of your actions or results. By viewing it through this lens, you can detach your ego and focus on the valuable insights it offers. For example, if a colleague suggests that you need to improve your time management skills, instead of taking it as a personal affront, you could use it as an opportunity to explore strategies like prioritization, delegation, or time blocking. Seeking feedback proactively is another powerful habit for growth. Don't wait for others to offer it, take the initiative to ask for it. This demonstrates a commitment to self-improvement and signals to others that you value their input. Proactively seeking feedback also allows you to tailor it to your specific goals and challenges. For example, if you're working on becoming a more effective leader, you might ask your team members for feedback on how well you inspire and motivate them. Their insights could reveal actionable steps to enhance your leadership style. Constructive feedback is most effective when delivered in a clear, specific, and actionable manner. As a recipient, it's helpful to ask clarifying questions to ensure you understand the feedback fully. For example, if someone tells you that your presentations need to be more engaging, you could ask them to elaborate on what specific elements they find lacking. Is it the tone of your voice, the structure of your slides, or the way you tell stories? Understanding the specifics enables you to make targeted improvements. Feedback is not limited to external sources. Self-reflection is another valuable form of feedback. Regularly evaluating your own performance, behaviors, and decisions helps you identify patterns and areas for improvement. For instance, keeping a journal to track your progress on specific goals allows you to review what's working and what isn't. This process of self-assessment complements external feedback and provides a holistic view of your growth. It's important to differentiate between constructive feedback and unhelpful criticism. Not all feedback is created equal, and learning to filter out noise is essential. Constructive feedback is rooted in a desire to help you improve, while unhelpful criticism is often vague, judgmental, or motivated by negativity. When you encounter unhelpful criticism, focus on extracting any valuable insights it may contain while disregarding the rest. For example, if someone dismisses your idea as bad without providing any reasoning, you can choose to ignore it or ask for specific feedback to better understand their perspective. Feedback also plays a critical role in building trust and fostering collaboration. When you demonstrate a willingness to receive and act on feedback, you create an environment where others feel safe to share their thoughts and ideas. This openness encourages a culture of continuous improvement and mutual respect. For example, in a team setting, leaders who actively seek and implement feedback set an example for their team members, inspiring them to do the same. This creates a feedback loop where everyone contributes to collective growth and success. Finally, feedback is a reminder that growth is an ongoing journey, not a destination. No matter how skilled or accomplished you become, there will always be areas where you can improve. Embracing feedback as a lifelong process ensures that you continue to evolve and adapt to new challenges and opportunities. It's a mindset that keeps you humble, curious, and committed to becoming the best version of yourself. Consistent action is the foundation of achieving mastery in any area of life. While inspiration and motivation can provide the initial spark, it is consistent, deliberate effort that fuels long-term success. Without action, even the best intentions remain unrealized. Consistency transforms ideas into habits, habits into results, and results into a legacy of excellence. Consistency builds momentum. When you take action regularly, no matter how small, it creates a ripple effect. Over time, these small efforts compound, leading to significant progress. Consider the example of learning a new language. Spending just 15 to 20 minutes daily practicing vocabulary or grammar may seem insignificant at first. However, as days turn into weeks and weeks and weeks into months, this consistent practice results in a remarkable improvement in fluency. The same principle applies to any skill, whether it's mastering a musical instrument, improving physical fitness, or advancing in a career. Momentum ensures that even incremental progress contributes to your overall goals. Consistency also fosters discipline. Taking action daily trains your mind to prioritize your goals over distractions or excuses. This discipline strengthens your ability to resist temporary temptations in favor of long-term rewards. For instance, someone striving to adopt healthier eating habits might initially struggle to avoid junk food. However, by consistently choosing nutritious meals and practicing self-control, they develop the discipline to make better choices effortlessly over time. Discipline becomes a habit, allowing you to stay focused and committed even when challenges arise. Another critical aspect of consistent action is its role in breaking through plateaus. On the journey to mastery, it is inevitable to encounter periods where progress seems to stall. These plateaus can be frustrating and discouraging, but consistent effort is the key to pushing through them. Take the example of a runner aiming to improve their speed. They may hit a plateau where their time doesn't improve despite regular training. Instead of giving up, consistent actions such as adjusting their training routine, seeking expert advice, or adding strength exercises eventually leads to a breakthrough. The commitment to staying consistent during tough times separates those who achieve mastery from those who settle for mediocrity. Consistency also builds trust, both internally and externally. Internally, when you consistently follow through on your commitments, you reinforce your self-confidence and belief in your ability to achieve your goals. This self-trust is vital for maintaining motivation and resilience. Externally, consistency demonstrates reliability to others, whether they are colleagues, clients, or loved ones. For example, an entrepreneur who consistently delivers high-quality work builds a reputation for reliability, which attracts more opportunities and strengthens professional relationships. Trust amplifies the impact of your actions, creating a positive cycle of success. Taking consistent action requires clarity and focus. Without a clear vision of your goals, it's easy to drift aimlessly or get sidetracked by less important tasks. Setting specific, measurable objectives helps you channel your energy toward meaningful progress. For instance, instead of setting a vague goal like get in shape, defining a specific target such as run a 5K in under 30 minutes within 3 months provides a clear direction. This clarity makes it easier to track progress and stay motivated. Breaking the goal into smaller milestones, such as running shorter distances or improving pace gradually, ensures that consistent action remains manageable and rewarding. Accountability is another powerful tool for maintaining consistency. Sharing your goals with a trusted friend, mentor, or coach creates a sense of responsibility that motivates you to take action even when you don't feel like it. For example, someone aiming to write a book might set a goal of completing 1 chapter per week and share their progress with an accountability partner. Knowing that someone else is monitoring their efforts encourages them to stay on track and avoid procrastination. Accountability adds an extra layer of commitment that reinforces consistent action. A critical factor in taking consistent action is embracing imperfection. Many people hesitate to act because they fear making mistakes or falling short of perfection. However, progress is rarely linear, and setbacks are an inevitable part of the process. Instead of striving for flawless execution, focus on showing up and doing your best each day. For instance, an artist working on a painting may have days where their creativity feels blocked or their work doesn't meet their expectations. By continuing to create despite these challenges, they build resilience and ultimately produce work that reflects their growth and dedication. Consistency also requires adaptability. Life is unpredictable and circumstances can change unexpectedly. Maintaining consistent action doesn't mean rigidly sticking to a plan at all costs. Instead, it involves adapting your efforts to suit the situation while staying aligned with your goals. For example, a busy professional aiming to exercise regularly might adjust their routine by doing shorter workouts during particularly hectic weeks. This flexibility ensures that they stay consistent without sacrificing other priorities. Adaptability allows you to sustain long-term progress while navigating the complexities of life. Finally, consistent action is deeply tied to purpose. When your actions are driven by a strong sense of purpose, it becomes easier to stay consistent even when motivation wanes. Purpose provides a why that fuels your commitment and helps you overcome obstacles. For example, a teacher passionate about inspiring the next generation may consistently invest time and effort in creating engaging lessons, despite the challenges of the profession. This sense of purpose makes their efforts feel meaningful and sustainable. Taking consistent action is not about grand gestures or dramatic transformations. It's about the daily choices, habits, and efforts that accumulate over time to create extraordinary results. Whether it's honing a skill, pursuing a dream, or building a better life, consistency is the bridge between intention and achievement. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to mastery.